Şeye gideceğiz ha. Nereye gideceğiz? Sultanahmet'e gideceğiz.
Nereden gidelim? Beşiktaş'tan aşağı mı?
Ya nereden istersen git ya. Vallahi ben yoruldum zaten. Şimdiden yoruldum. Systems, whatever. I mean, there are very different kinds of transportation systems in Istanbul. Trump Mall, also quite big.
On our right. Yeah, also quite near to the place. I think the 200以上。
Expected more crowded, but no waves, nothing. Look at that. Yeah, you can see the islands. Yeah, there are islands. Those are the islands of the Marmara, which we call the Princess Islands. On the other side, soon you're gonna see Istanbul Asian side. And we are in the ancient peninsula. This is already the old city. So after an hour of bus ride, we are very close to the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia. Today we will visit the Hagia Sophia as the Blue Mosque is closed today. Today is Friday. There will be prayers going on. So we'll do Blue Mosque tomorrow. We are now walking towards Hagia Sophia, and they should be next, opposite each other, right? The Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque.
Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque
I see.
are opposite to each other.
All right. We are right in front of the Blue Mosque over here, and turn the other way around is the Hagia Sophia at the other side. I'm standing right now at Sultan Ahmad Square, and this is the Blue Mosque. Hagia Sophia. This mosque was donated by the Sultan, and this is his tomb over here. Next to the Hagia Sophia is the Hammam. This is where you can have a Turkish bath over here.
This is the ancient hippodrome. So the real entrances used to be here. Three huge gates actually. Some of the remains over there, you can see, are belonging to the ancient hippodrome. Okay, so the first time the hippodrome was built and donated by Septimus Severus, who was a Roman emperor in the beginning of the 3rd century. But 100+ years later, then Constantine the Great came, and he decides to convert this little town into his new capital. So for that reason, he ordered to build new buildings, new constructions, to carry many items from many other parts of his empire to the new capital, okay, to Nova Roma. So this was the reason why they increased the size of the hippodrome from its old little what shall I say, I mean little building into a mega construction. They were actually copying more or less the Circus Maximus in Rome, and they were building something like that here in in Nova Roma. It was Nova Roma in those days, with a capacity of 30,000 seats actually. So try to imagine 30,000 people could sit all around in an oval, okay, to watch the games. What were the games? Of course, they had wrestling, they had gladiators, they had Olympic games, they had chariot races, they had horse races, and everything else, okay? And music competitions were also made in here. So Constantine actually wanted to have this obelisk brought to his new capital, but in those days there was no ship able to carry this original obelisk from Egypt to the new capital. For that reason, they were just transporting it until Alexandria. It stayed there, it had to lay there 60 more years until Theodosius the Great, who then finally decide to cut 13 meters of this obelisk, original obelisk. 13 meters were cut it away because otherwise there was still no ship able to carry the whole obelisk in one piece to the new capital. Okay, so 13 meters were gone, and then they brought it 60 years after Constantine the Great and erect that obelisk in only 30 days. Okay, that's very important. Constantine, who realized that it is impossible to bring this obelisk to the new capital, ordered to construct one. Look it, there's a second one behind, and that was built by brick and stones, actually, cut stones. And at the end, finally, all four sides has been covered up with brass plates. So it was looked like a golden obelisk, okay?
If you are in this area and you need to go to the toilet, you better have some coins with you, because there's no coin notes changing machine here, and they only accept coins, 1 lira. So no coins, no PP, okay?